got here?
Welcome, I'm Voidy, and know that the ancient scriptures of Jumptownism foretold a prophecy that an infinite bounty of highly valuable space drugs to be known throughout the cosmos as maze would one day appear among the deep black of space and time. This holiest of maze would provide unto the citizens of the stars an extraordinary and handsome profit, as well as a pretty sick high. The profit would be so vast and incomprehensible that many from around the verse would answer the righteous call. And make haste to the dark places on the moons of the Stanton system to engage in unspeakable acts of war. Man. Betrayal. Piracy.
Oh yeah.
And epic P6
I talk about it. Check out the
holocam
on my channel.
Vast
Click that up, you'll see some stuff I talk about.
Maze to sanctify their fake space money game bank accounts. Woe unto thee and alas, forthwith hitherto hence however, there does also exist those who would follow the way of the dark old god of destruction, known only as A2 Moab, whose existence is an affront to the great prophet of Maze, for his malevolent purpose is to enact the desecration and ruination of the precious product, and to prevent the holy prophet of Maze from being made manifest unto thine fake space money game bank accounts.
That is brilliant, by the way. Verily unto I say unto thee, ye have perfected thine perfect English.
Oh okay. Shit, that was a nuke, dude.
Way to close.
I just got nuked.
Oh, I love those explosions, I do. Jumptown's perfectly safe.
Let's begin. We're on our way to Jumptown on a Drake Dragonfly, and as you know, all good ships have a name, even rickety space bikes, so I decided to call this one Happy Ending. It is really important that I make disgusting profits at Jumptown this time around, because back on Lawville, little Voidy Jr. has not been receiving any of my AUEC checks in the space mail and has gone absolutely feral. Regular viewers should know that my track record at Jumptown is as successful as CIG's attempts to release Theatres of War to the public. In fact, I received a viewer's comment on a recent video that said, I was wondering why movies almost always have happy endings, because if they didn't, it would leave the viewer disappointed. I am disappointed that you did not make it to the station in that video, and just now realized that none of your previous Jumptown heists ever worked out as well, at least as far as I can remember. That's a lot of missing happy endings. While this comment is as true as it is heartbreaking, Jumptown is just one of those things. One might say it's not fair. So It's Not Fair and I have teamed up to attempt epic Jumptown heists together, because two negatives make a positive, and God knows I'm in desperate need of a positive experience at Jumptown, or evidently my viewers will continue to get depressed at my unlucky failed heist attempt content and stop watching the channel, which means no ad revenue, which means little Voidy Jr. will sink deeper into feral depravity on the harsh streets of Lawville. All this time, I thought I was making comedy Star Citizen content, but it turns out I've been making tragedies. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We make a perfectly stealthy approach to Jumptown as I gingerly glide happy ending over the production facility and decide that the Hercules on the ground is surely being filled with glorious maze and will be the target of our Grand Theft spaceship heist. Surely with all the faith I have placed in Christ Roberts over all these long and hard years, we will finally get our just deserves in the form of large quantities of holy maze boxes. I tactfully pull back so as to not make myself too obvious from my 100% intentional and totally inconspicuous landing and dismount happy ending.
Oh shit.
I just got nuked.
Nuke, dead nuked.
Dead nuke. Man, that was incredibly unfortunate. However, can you really blame anyone? It's not fair. Now that the happy ending has been destroyed, it's time to gear ourselves up for the 382nd time this year in an overpriced spacesuit and get ready to head back to Jumptown. We're in an RSI Aquila now, and as you know, all good ships have a name, so I decided to call this one...
Yeah, true. Coming in.
Oh my god, what is happening? Never mind. You know what they say though, there's no use in crying over spilt starship, and so we make our way toward the production facility. I use my average superhuman power of hearing to try and find out if there is anyone inside wise enough to keep the maze flowing. A production facility that is not being productive is just a facility and will not facilitate our way to a glorious holy space maze profit.
I have got grenades. FYI.
Don't know if there's anything going on inside. Should we try have a poke? We decide that it's time to head inside, but someone turns the sun on, and so we run and hide like the average Star Citizen player when their wife, girlfriend or mom opens the curtains to their man cave and they hiss and skulk back into the shadows. Not unlike a sketchy but overpaid masseuse, I am determined to provide my viewers with a traditional happy ending, so I decide to play it safe and make a crazed dash away from Jumptown because like most happy endings, this is getting pretty hot. Once again, we find ourselves balls deep in the frigid tundras of Yella, risking glacial testicular refrigeration, but then I remember I have a female avatar now, so we'll be just fine. Hashtag girl power. We monitor global chat until a few more ships arrive that don't get instantly blown out of the sky by some sweaty elite pro PvP dogfighter boys, who make the morally questionable decision to not care about maze or profits. It saddens me to see two opportunistic free laborers leave the facility carrying boxes instead of using tractor beams to maximize my profits, I mean their profits. It's like, guys, can you please work smarter, not harder? Dude, I'm impressed with the lack of efficiency these amateurs bring to the Jumptown ecosystem. I declare in global chat that Jumptown is now a friendly tourist destination in the hopes of attracting more free labor from around the system for myself and my friend to exploit. Remember, it's not fair. It's now time to blend in, and I finally get to look inside to join the conga party, and it looks like at least someone with a decent work ethic has managed to provide us with a reasonable stash of maize. Hey guys.
Yeah, we could just pile up the contraband here so we don't have to run.
Yeah, that works. I mean, are you willing to share contraband? If just one crate into my ship and I'll come back and help.
My greedy soul is tortured by their wholesome desire to so eagerly share contraband amongst themselves, as if this is a children's tea party and we're all a bunch of Care Bears determined to rise up and become better human beings to find deeper meaning in our lives as Star Citizens, beyond increasing the sizes of our fake space money bank accounts. Man, it's so disgusting to witness firsthand. As the only one at Jumptown with a Grey Cat multi-tool tractor beam, we feel entitled to the lion's share of the maze, because that's how Mafia works, and we get it safely stored aboard It's Not Fair's Cutlass Black, and as we know, all good ships have a name, so he decided to call his Jolly Rogerine. The remaining maze, which rightly belongs to us by birthright or some other poorly constructed reason I can't really think of other than I just really want it, has been siphoned off onto the Redeemer and the Constellation, so we decide to plan our next moves and pull off an epic spaceship heist. Okay, whose ship are we stealing?
I think Connie might have the most on it.
I get in a quick Jolly Rogerine, and an actual happy ending is merely a mistakenly left open airlock away.
Oh yeah.
It's a happy ending, yeah. Happy, happy ending came through your backside porthole, baby. Oh, it feels so good. Feels so right. Backside porthole, baby.
Okay, it is truly unfortunate that Neo Chaos and his pilot learned the hard way that a conga line at Jumptown is as safe as the condom I used 9 months before little Voidy Jr. was born. I'm sorry, Apox and Neo, but if you look at it from my perspective,
by the way,
I am a struggling star.
If you think that I am delirious because of the sickness, you have not been watching long enough that I am normally actually this way all the time. And really, this level of what you're seeing right now, not before when I was kind of like this, but like this particular moment right now when I'm speaking to you, this moment is special. It's unlike any other moment actually, because I'm speaking Before it was not. And that's the difference between the two DGs that you're seeing. That, and also, I'm always this way, whether I have COVID or not. Nothing can change me, except myself, ironically. Yet I never do, which is the tragedy of my life and the comedy.
It is a YouTuber desperate for content on the verge of losing my entire audience because my Jumptown videos have been so sad, according to that one random comment. So if you watch this video and decide on the long and difficult path of revenge, you should focus your ire squarely on that random viewer's shoulders. Man, throwing my commenters under the bus is a pretty horrible thing to do, but what isn't horrible is all this maze It's Not Fair and I are about to transfer and sell to Crusader Securities, who are presumably going to accidentally misplace it anyway. No wonder the NPCs walking around the verse are always so f***ed up. I hope you are all glad that we got to experience this happy ending. All it took was a bit of planning, some luck, and a Star Citizen friend's jolly rogering. According to CIG, this is the last time we will see Jumptown in this current iteration. Whether this means big and exciting updates for the way the event itself works, or if they're just implying that 3.18's persistent entity streaming will change the way we interact with the event due to shipwrecks and other stuff persisting, I would like to say goodbye to Jumptown as we know it today. This insane event is what drove me to start this silly YouTube channel, and I'm really proud of how much it's grown over the last 10 months. Thank you to all my Patreons for all your support. Your incredible generosity continues
Very cool.
to blow me
Voidy's
away.
doing, let's see where he's at. Last time I think he was like at 1,000 or so. Look at him go. Look at Voidy go. Good for him, dude. He is now at 3,000 subscribers. Way to go, Voidy. He stops by from time to time on the stream, dude. Like a lot of these people, by the way, you know, like I'm not gonna, you know, I'm trying to be as humble as I can, but like we're designed to help other people. We're designed to just help those who need the help. And I will say, like, I think we were one of the first to showcase Voidy, and I'm happy for him that he's got 3,000 subscribers compared to I think the 1,000 when we found him. So keep it up, Voidy. You're doing a great job, man. I love your sense of humor. It's quick, it's witty. You should be a talk show host. You should have your own late night talk show, I feel like. And you just like pound out one-liners like a pro, dude. Keep it up. Very fast pace. Very fast pace. Sorry, I'm sick. Very fast paced videos. Dig it. Keep it up. Keep it going.